So we're going on a road trip soon, and if you guys haven't been following the channel or subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. We have 3 fur babies, and we're gonna be taking the Cybertruck on a nice road trip with our 3 dogs. So the real question is, how dog friendly is it? And we're gonna see if my current dog seat covers work fine in the back seat. Now the beauty with the Cybertruck is the rear doors can open 90 degrees, which offers you plenty of space to put the dogs in and out. Another cool thing about the Cybertruck is these seats can go up, and when the seats go up, it offers so much more space for the dogs. However, if your dog likes to sit higher up, you can also just put one seat down, have them be on that side. The rear seats do not recline in the Cybertruck second row, so unfortunately it doesn't go back. However, there is a good amount of space. You got a lot of headroom here with the glass roof. Let's just measure how long the seats are first. So from the seat edge to the seat edge, we're getting around 18 and a half, I say 19 inches. So this seat alone can go up on its own, and that is gonna give you almost 19 inches. Yeah, so 19 by 19. So if you guys ever wanna put something on here, 19 by 19, you can. And you can also lift this up. Now that's the biggest question I have. How much space do I have with the seats lifted up? So let's go ahead and lift up the seats. With the seats up, it does offer less space over here. However, what's cool is you have this whole area down here. So we're just gonna measure, let's just say from the seat bottom where the floor mats are to the bottom of here. And that's gonna give you around 31 inches. You have air vents back here, so it's super nice. So it's really cozy here for the dogs as well. If I was to bring this up higher, it's gonna give me around 20 inches. So this takes up at least 6 inches of space. However, it gives all this space for the dogs. So we're gonna go and put our all-weather floor mats on first, and then we're gonna see what fits. So these are all-weather floor mats from Tesla. The problem with the floor mats though, this whole area is unprotected. So that's what I'm kind of afraid of. This whole carpet back here is just full-on free use for the dogs. So I'll probably put some towels here or something, but there's wires back here and everything. So you definitely want some sort of protection in the back here as well. Now, a lot of people, I'm sure, put their dogs in crates and they put them in the back of the truck bed. However, if you wanted to, you can, of course, and they do have D-rings you could purchase to tie the dog down so they don't move around anywhere. So in the truck bed is one option, and it is a lot cleaner if you wanted to. So the first thing I want to know is, how can I protect the side doors? The reason why is I had a puppy, Peanut Butter. He put his teeth in the doors, left a mark, paws always on there, so it broke like the button. I got all this stuff from Amazon. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I purchased it by myself because, I mean, I want to protect my Tesla, right? But I also want to take my dogs with me wherever I go, which is why we got Teslas in the first place, because one of our dogs has cancer. So we have this piece here. It goes over the door. This is just a generic one. It's not like specific to a Cybertruck. So this one I got from Amazon. It comes in a set. I'll make sure I link everything in the description. So I did run into one small problem. Because the door sits so close to the door seal, when you apply these small plastic clips, whenever the door goes down, the clips completely fall off, which is fine because this is going to be your backup plan, the suction cups. So as long as the suction cups are on, it doesn't matter if the door goes up and down, it still protects the car easily, no problem. So no clips are attached, but the suction cups are on and it still protects the door. So next up is a typical car seat cover. This one is specific for the Tesla Model Y, and we're gonna see if this fits into the Cybertruck. Okay, so we have the seats down first. We're gonna go and place this on here. Oh, it's tight. Doesn't give you the most space because it is a little bit small, but it does fit. So that's always an option for anyone if they wanted to do that. So it does fit a Tesla Model Y dog seat cover. But let's try some other stuff. Just know when you do use that, if you decide to put the seats up, it's gonna be like a hammock for the dogs, because when the seats are up, it's just gonna hang there. So if you are deciding to put the seats up, I do not recommend the Model Y dog seat cover because it's just too small. Okay, so now I got this one from Amazon. It's the extra large size. It's supposed to be for the Tesla Model X, and I got the extra large size so it can cover as much as the floor as possible. We're gonna see how well this fits with the seats up first. I like the extra large size because it covers the floor, and that's what I was trying to do with the X, because the dog hair gets everywhere. Ooh, this is a perfect fit, and it even has these little straps here where you can hook it over the chair, and it protects this bottom. And it has like seatbelt hooks area, so you can put the seatbelt in there. But I like this one because you could push it all the way back and it gives them all this space, but it also protects the other side. And it has this huge air vent here, so the dogs have plenty of airflow. I recommend this one for sure if you have the Cybertruck and you want to keep the seats down, you just want to protect it from kids or anything. This is cool. Has an ability to remove this bottom piece here too if you have people coming over. Offers like pockets, and you can remove one section if you wanted to. I really like this one. Made of very good materials, waterproof and all that stuff. I'll make sure I link everything in the description, but this one fits perfectly. Okay, so now I put the seats up and I love this one. I'm so glad I bought this. Number one, it's long enough where it protects that unprotected carpet in the back. So it extends all the way out. So it has these little pieces that extend all the way out so you can kind of push it back in. Number two, it's so wide. Look how comfortable this is. It goes all the way back to back and it provides tons of space. You also still get tons of airflow because of how big the pocket is. But this is a solid space for the dogs. They could just hang out here. And it's not high enough where the dogs can easily come up to the front seat, which Simba's gonna hate because he loves coming up to the front seat. But look how much higher it is. It's very roomy and comfortable compared to, you know, whenever we drive in the Model Y or the Model X, because you have the seats there, they only have like this much space. But look at all this space that the dog has. Let me measure it real quick. I think it's actually good enough for a small person to sleep in too. And with the floor mats, it protects underneath, but then this is a perfect fit. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But we'll see how well the dogs like it because it's something they're not used to. As far as length goes, this gives me a little over 5 feet. So around, I'd say 62 inches of space. So it's actually very comfortable for the dogs. This is like a legit thing. So we got Peanut over here. It up. Wow. So nice because the clearance is so low too. It's nice, huh? Uh-oh. Peanut, stay. Peanut, stay. Definitely has a lot of space to lay down and stretch his legs. So looks good. Good boy. So the one thing I didn't realize was how easy it is for the dogs to go in and out of the Cybertruck because of the adaptive suspension. So I have it on the entry suspension and it is giving me 19 inches. My dog Peanut was easily able to go in and out on his own. I did have these seats up before, however, I found out that my dog couldn't see out of it and he was getting super claustrophobic. Also, he does get car sick, so because he's so low, he can't see out the window. So I ended up just putting the seats back here. The dogs are kind of comfortable, but see how Peanut's foot is like all at the bottom? So I wish there was some sort of backseat extender so that there's like more space for them to lay down. So I found that this was perfect. It's this super cool extender. So I like about this, it has like 2 straps. It has this one strap here that goes over the seat. Then you have another strap over here that goes around the bottom part, and this thing is so stable. With this on top of my dog seat cover, gives them way more space. I think they're really gonna like that. It also allows me to have plenty of storage on the bottom here. Now, especially if you have dogs and you wanna keep them in your Cybertruck, or if you wanna just keep your interior cleaner and easier to clean, I've been using the Gyeon leather coating for some time now. I've had it on my Model Y, I had it on my Model X. I did do a video of installing it on the Model Y, so check that out. I know the Tesla seats are very stain resistant, and I did do another video. It's an ultimate stain test, so go and check that out. It was so awesome and fun to do. And the beauty with these Tesla Cybertruck seats is that they are black. However, they still can get dirty with dog slobber as well as dirt. And again, just using the coating just makes it easier to clean. So when we are installing it, so easy to do. Just make sure it's a clean interior. So I went ahead and cleaned the entire interior with Super Cleaner, my favorite. I'm not sponsored by them, but I've been using it for years and I love it. And then I just do a quick wipe down once with alcohol. Don't use alcohol too much as it can degrade the coating. However, because we're putting the coating on initially, we want to make sure there isn't any sort of grease or contaminants on the seats. And then we just take the Gyeon leather coating, make sure you wear a mask and some gloves, and put it on the applicator microfiber towel and simply just put it on and let it dry. Then do another coat and you're good to go. So as you can see, the seats look great, just slightly slicker, but it is protected now. Now for me, my dog loves to come up to the front side here, so he puts his paws. So in my Model X, I got this thing, it protects it. It's not made for the Model X, I just got it. And I thought there's no way it could fit on the Tesla Cybertruck because of how wide this is. Like this is a wide center console. Oh, this is a super wide center console thing, but it fits because it has these stretchy elastic. It's not the best fit, but it definitely fits. It's a good enough fit where it protects it. Console from the end to end, it's around 13 inches. I'd say 11 inches, 11 inches. 12 if you're counting the sides of it. Now, one cool thing with the Tesla Cybertruck is dog mode because they made the dog different than any other Tesla out there. Let's check it out real quick. So all we have to do is go here, click on dog mode, and then we just exit the vehicle and let's see what happens. There you go. So look how cute that is. It's like a cyber dog. Because the Cybertruck is so new, there's no accessories for it yet, and it makes sense. T-Raps was able to get their hands on a Cybertruck early, and they have a ton of accessories out for the Cybertruck. But the first thing I had to ask them was, do you guys have a screen protector? And they said yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and install a screen protector for the front screen as well as the rear screen, just to provide some protection in case my dogs try to put their paws on there and accidentally scratch the screen. First thing you wanna do when you're putting on a screen protector, controls, go to display, screen clean mode. And we're also gonna lock the rear display so that we could do it on the rears as well. I think my dog even slobbered on here a little bit too. And we're gonna get our T-Wraps microfiber cloth. Now I always have a hard time with these ones, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can make it work. Line it up with that edge, line it up with this edge. Just taking my time. It looks pretty good. Really good. Now we're just gonna try squeezing out the bubbles as best as we can. Just gonna kind of go up here. Oh, this is a nice screen protector. Reduces the glare. So now the rear display, you could already see how dirty it is from the dog paws and the dog saliva. So we're gonna go ahead and clean that up real quick. Wow, it's a perfect fit. Even has these little, I don't know if you can see, this little hexagon cutoff shape. It even matches that, so it's nice. It's not a screen protector installation without getting some dog hair. You can see the dog hair right here, 2 big pieces. We're just gonna gently lift it, grab our sticker, and gone. Now it protects the screen from the dog paws. But I hope that video helped you guys. Anyone who's getting a Cybertruck, who's interested in a dog seat cover or some sort of way to hold their dogs in. There are ways where you can mount a belt buckle to like a seat belt to protect them from like flying around everywhere. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But luckily we're in the Cybertruck with the strongest car ever made. Anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.